Welcome back, one and all. My name is 2.0, and I've had some recent questions, kind of just vague, but I figured that I could kind of throw them all into one video, and we could discuss it, and it could be a fun time. So, sit back, relax, maybe you could enjoy something, maybe you can add on to this conversation, but I hope you guys enjoy either way. So, basically, one of the very first questions that I've been asked a lot recently out of nowhere is whenever it loads, we'll pull up the events, but it's how can I get 2,700 or 2,800 or 2,900 of these, brooms? Like, can I get ticks for free? And the answer is no. Normally you can get 25, 26 if you're lucky. Personally, I've never gotten over 2,500. I've never broken into 2,600 is what I'm trying to say. So he's not something that you can get for free. You're going to have to spend money, and I know a lot of you are free to play, so you're probably like, well, that's not fair at all. Yes, that is very true. But you could still get him. You just have to use your universal crystal shards, which to a certain extent can be worth it, depending on how much you're using, but you're going to regret them. Using these things. You're going to regret using those later because that hinders, you might not get an Augustus Magic Ball, you might not get a crown, you might not get whatever artifact it is that you're looking for. And for future reference, usually the middle one is something that I would never go for, unless if it's your last copy for an E5 or something, but, overall, it's not amazing. Just to throw it out there. Ticks, really good. Drake, really good. But if I had to use 700 Universal Crystal Shards to get a Drake, that's nowhere near it. Because again, if you use a little bit more, you could get an Augustus Magic Ball this week. So, again, just let that sink in. Again, Ticks is amazing. Sure, he was offered last Prophet Orb event, and you might be like, well, now I can 10-star him. But I would still consider waiting and kind of thinking about it because, again, like I said, Ticks is amazing, but he's not worth dropping if you need to drop 300 Universal Crystal Shards, because if you think about it, if you do that 3 or 4 times, you theoretically could get an artifact. So, again, it's one of those things where I wouldn't recommend doing it. You can do it once or twice and not feel too bad, but it's definitely not something that you should be doing. It's like, just throwing that out there, just because I got asked that a ton. And then the next thing was, weirdly enough, it was kind of about super wishing coins and events, kind of tied into one. They said like dailies and super wishing coins. So, here we just got 4 super wishing coins. And you can see my little collection. I recently rolled, I want to say it was like in the last week or two. And, I used enough. I got the copy that I wanted, and then I stopped. So it's not going to be in any daily events. It's not even really in any events per se. DH kind of has said that they will throw it in occasionally. It's like there might be a super big Halloween event, and they don't know what to do with it. They might throw it in there. This was like last year. They haven't done anything recently. So again, I don't want Gustin, so I'm going to save. There's no point in me using them on the off chance that I get that hero. So, to answer this question, I guess use them if you want. You don't have to use them. You can save them up. I know people that have 600, and that's fine. I know people that use them as soon as they get them. That's fine as well. There's no exact way to use super wishing coins, and that's just how it goes. So, pretty simple on that one. There's no event. There's nothing that you should be worrying about. It's just extra goodies at this point in time. Moving on, also, you can always check out what you need next week. It's super vague, but, if you kind of know what's going on, maybe you can ask someone. For example, Shelter Mission. You're going to need 4 stars, and these are the types, so for example, Unimax, I believe, is a warrior. You're going to need 4 Fortress Warriors. You're going to need 4 stars of them, and then a 5-star. And then you can convert that into Unimax next week. And then you also get gear and you get dye, which next week looks like a pretty cool event. They're starting Thanksgiving Feast, which that's cool, you know? But again, it's just something to look forward to because I've had a pretty slow few weeks in this game, and I'm ready for something new to come. So again, that's pretty exciting. And then outside of that, I do my dailies every day. Some dude asked, how should you do them? And I'm going to tell you. So personally, you know, we've been going through them, but normally this is what I'll buy every single day. I'll buy super wish, or I'll buy regular wishing coins. I'll buy scrolls, and then I buy almost everything for gold. I buy all these heroes, and then you know I will buy the 4 stars. Super important. So if you're broke on gold, go for that. And then I buy the regular one because I have extra gold. Clear that out, and then I only do the heroic summon if it's free, and then I only do the wishing coin if I have a free heroic summon as well. So keep that in mind. And then this, pretty vague. It's kind of, you get whatever you want. You could have grabbed that 20, but you know I see it as well. Now I got 99 instead of that 20. It's not always how it works, but you know, it kind of is what it is. Grab whatever you want, whatever you need. Don't spend too much on it. And, you know, most of the time you'll screw yourself over on this last one like I'm about to. Yeah. So, again, I wouldn't worry too much on this. I do sometimes. We'll stop in like 2 more. 2 more, that's it. Gems, good enough. Good enough. And then, lastly, I guess, fights in arena. I'll kind of wait a little bit. I normally do them whenever I wake up, because a lot of people have fought and done their thing. So that's basically some recent questions that I've been asked. If you guys kind of like this format of just random throwing stuff at you, let me know down below, and I'll do a few. But I had fun. I hope you guys had fun too. Maybe we can do this occasionally. You know, it would be pretty cool. But shout out to everyone who I just scrolled past. And shout out to you if you made it this far. Let me know down below if you have any questions. And as always, guys, let me know on Discord. Let me know in the private message on Discord if you're nervous to ask, whatever it is. Links down in description. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic day. Guys, my name is 2.show. And, you know, you guys just mean so much to me. So, we're almost at 850. How cool is that? Anyways, guys, take care. Peace.